Today we're visiting Clarksville, Virginia. Founded in 1818 with a population of roughly 1,100 people. Clarksville is the only town in Virginia that sits on a lake. Clarksville also does not have a train station, so this is not the Clarksville the monkeys were talking about. Like every other small town in Southern Virginia, Clarksville peaked in the late 60s, early 70s, back when tobacco was king. Not the case anymore. Declining populations, loss of industry to offshore competitors, the Walmartification of America is constantly destroying these little towns. Fortunately for Clarksville, they have a fairly resilient and robust economy due to having a lake. This summer, these streets are packed, all the restaurants are packed, all the shops are packed. It's a completely different place than late October, as opposed to the middle of July. Pregnancy seems to be a growing industry in rural towns in Virginia. I think for the last 3 places we've been, there's been a pregnancy center downtown. I'm pretty sure the number one business in Clarksville is the realty business. I think there's a real estate office on every block on this walk or close to it. You'll notice that all the light poles, or most of the light poles, I should say, are decorated in a Halloween theme. This seems to be a growing trend across Southside Virginia. I know my town is doing it. I know several other towns around us are doing it. I guess something to get the businesses involved and the people involved. It's fun. Here we have the Russell Furniture Building right next to the Clarksville Presbyterian Church, dating back to 1832. The Russell Furniture Building is significant in that it housed the congregation for a year while the church was being built and moved from its Second Baptist Church location on 4th Street. I said I was going to focus more on businesses on Main Street. Here's Now and Later Antiques and Collectibles, as they say. Nice little antique store. My wife likes it. And here we have Clarksville Furniture and Flooring. Has everything you need for your interior and your exterior furniture. And here we have another example of one of the old historic homes that has been repurposed. This one has been repurposed into a dental office. This building goes back to about 1900, 1910, somewhere in that range. Couldn't find an exact date on it. It's now the home of a Lake Country Dentistry. I hope I'm not sounding too much like a commercial here. And here coming soon is outdoor laser tag. Ought to be a good thing next summer. Probably will be busy because people are always looking for things to do around the lake. What was originally the Morton Sizemore House, built in 1885, is now the Delicate Flower B&B. Purchased in 2018 and reopened as a B&B in 2019, I believe. It is currently undergoing some renovation, but it is currently open. I should put their link in the description. Probably will. Beautiful Queen Anne house, very large. It's great to see houses like this restored to their original splendor. We're going to turn around here at the bank and head back the other way through town across the street and see what that has to offer. Here we have the local farmers market. I'm not sure if it's a true farmers market or just a farmer with a market. And what would a small town be without a Dollar General? I believe there are two here in Clarksville. Next time we visit, we're going to have to stop for Mexican food. I love some good Mexican food. And here we have the Clarksville YMCA. I don't think it's that big of a YMCA, but hey, it's a YMCA. Wish we had one in our town. Okay, so this building I know is going to be apartments, but I've got to think that this first floor street level is going to be retail. It'd be kind of silly not to have that as retail, but who knows nowadays. And here we have everybody's favorite store, the American Boys Club. and the office of the local paper, the Mecklenburg Sun. Clarksville is located in Mecklenburg County in Southern Virginia. And what do we have here? We have another real estate office and a well-decorated light pole. You need to find a Barbie dream home. This real estate office will help you find yours. Don't even know which one it is. Okay, we're back to the Clarksville Presbyterian Church. I was looking at the history, and according to the history of the church, they paid $470 for this lot back in 1885, I think it is. I think it's got to be worth just a little bit more than that nowadays. They have some beautiful stained glass windows in this church. Absolutely gorgeous. And again to the Russell Furniture Factory. I think it's getting some rehabilitation done to it. Okay, here is the Lake Life Live Stage, which has weekly weekend performances all through the summer, except for this weekend. Apparently it was canceled. So that's usually a Friday night, Saturday night thing. Those nights it's packed here. I think the show was canceled due to the threat of the hurricanes. Yet another real estate office. If you're looking for land, or if you're looking for a lake house, this is the place to go, because right here is another real estate office. I don't know that it's still in business. The sign is gone, as you can see, or it just might be redone. The little grassy area here on the left used to be a park of some kind. They used to do sand castles here and such. Not so much anymore. And here we have the Pizza Pub, an Italian restaurant. On weekends in the summer, it's hopping, it's packed, it's busy, it's crazy. Another popular place in the summertime here is the Cottage Barn Ice Cream Shop. They've got all kinds of ice cream, shakes, Italian ice, and all the other good stuff that you shouldn't eat if you want to stay skinny. And they too have decorated it for Halloween. Ice cream, chilling treats and frightening eats. And even Benchmark Bank, who doesn't even have an office downtown, took a pole and decorated it too. This section of the street here has seen better days. I believe these are all closed. I think Gino's here was a victim of the pandemic. As you can see, it's been closed for a little while now. Okay, these two stores are relatively new. I've never been in them. If you need clothes, I guess this is where you go. And I believe this used to be a hobby store, but is now a discount outlet. Up next is the Hound and Quill, which I'm pretty sure is a bookstore. Haven't been in it. It's new too. Lots of new stuff. It's been about a year since I've really walked around in Clarksville, so some things have changed. And also new is Mabel's Cafe. It's been here, I believe, about a year. I've never been in here either. I usually go across the street for coffee. And look, another real estate office. And then here's a craft store, kind of cool crafty stuff. And yet again, another real estate office. And here we have, what is this? Corner bar or something like that. 216, that's right. It's a bar. You got to have at least one bar. Although my county doesn't have any bars, which is kind of a bummer. But hey, we have an ABC store, just no bars. It's kind of weird. I believe this was another real estate office, but I think it's closed as well. and the local McDonald's. There's a slight view of the lake, Lake Kerr, and a little seasonal shop here on the corner. I guess this is the Grinch who stole Halloween. Kind of missed the point there, but hey, whatever. Heights Clothing for Men, I believe is the total name here. It's some pretty cool, kind of beachy clothes, but lake clothes, I guess you'd say. And this brings us back to Rooted Coffee Shop, the official, unofficial coffee shop of Paul's Been There in Clarksville. And one last real estate office, like you needed that.